Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Carolina Panthers. Couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Viking 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Incomplete to open things up. One deal routed to the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
70.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure is starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
19 Lions.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Horton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run at 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles.
Now the former Hurricane, Damian Martinez. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
On goal-to-goal runs, when you create lost yardage plays, the only way that happens is either called pressure or what I like to call straight-ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, this defense for the Seahawks very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. When you talk about this Seahawk defense, they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Come on. Set. County line. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Panthers had 2-1 now to start the campaign. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Only a short game there, but that's okay if you're the offense. They brought a lot of pressure at him, and he uses athleticism to at least get back to the line and make second down a lot shorter than it was looking for a moment.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready. Knocking 18.
Back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
70 Ranger, 18 Cardinal.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they're looking at a second down and 9 to go.
Here we go. 19, left 19, Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. So the PI decline, and that'll give them a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Their first passing touchdown of the ball game, and they go to the big tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot, ended up taking it to the end zone. Nice throw, too, to complete the play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
70, 70, 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, three things can happen, and two of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Boy, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Here we go.
And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. 19, 18. 7 Pirates.
In motion right is Robinson. They'll throw again from their own end zone. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Broncos, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw now on first down. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Here's second and 10.
Warriors 70. 18 Cardinal.
Now back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
But they've been fighting and scratching and clawing for that first sack in the game, and it turns out to be a big one. Not just a short one right there behind the line. First one they get, 10-plus yards, and the guy has the legs to escape most of these.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go, here we go. 18, Cowboy 80.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Martinez. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down at 45.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy to the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
And that a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Mustang 19. Panthers 6, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They'll set up a throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Hold the ready.
Now a 2nd and 10.
18, 5 in. Come on, come on. 79 drop, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, go.
He'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in.
He's got him in, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Trap 6, 2. 70 Rangers, Jet Bronco 80, Warriors 70.
They'll throw now on the final play. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I've been ready since my dad used to tell me you come into the house and get me. He ain't showing.
Okay,
this
ready.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Let's go
And they
now.
do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that something makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Second and 2. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Here is 3rd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Third and 5.
Tag. Ready.
Looking to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Bullshit! Let go.
They're going to try and throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the Panthers first down.
Come on,
First
come on.
and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
2nd down and 6 now.
Let's go. 69, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And there, even if you've got to take something off that throw so that he slows down to catch it, that's far more preferable than what happened there. A big miss on what should have been a touchdown.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Ready. Cougar 19.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Top 70. Ready.
Back to throw here. They'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2nd and 5. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 27-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Let's go now. 76, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down, they'll run it here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
19 strike. 19.
They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal.
Here we go.
They'll run. Martinez. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Damian Martinez, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Flag. Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Norton. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 63 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Viking 18. Mustang 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Well, it is caught. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 13-yard line.
That's
18, 5 here.
First down.
60 Maverick. 60
First and
Maverick.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Boye Mafe in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll come up now on second down.
Get it. Count, take, hurt, hurt.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Lions. Let's go.
Back to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Steady.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. Beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Extra point attempt to come here. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. 60 by 6.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he will finally be taken down. But just a massive play there to get him to the outskirts of field goal range.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. This is Martinez. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. This is 1st and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Back row 80. Steady.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they'll be celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks have won the game. So the victory here for Seattle. And this not always an easy